Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Last time, we had our confrontation with Cacletta at Woohoo University and rescued the Beanstar from her. We went soaring off on said Beanstar, and after falling from it, this time we find ourselves on a beach somewhere in an all-too-familiar situation. Luigi is crash-landed someplace and Mario is stuck on the ground. Now, I'm amazed by Luigi's loyalty here. He drives out those crabs, he is furious with them for attacking his brother. I mean, I know Mario never outright antagonizes Luigi, unless you want to count that one thing in Mario Power Tennis. I'm sure hardcore Mario fans know what I'm talking about. But, you know, Luigi is just so loyal to his brother. He would never wish anything harmful upon him. It's just great to see. Sorry about the seemingly pointless cut right there. I ultimately decided that I wanted to save, and it took me a little bit to decide, so I opted to cut it out. Let's check this. It is an old tape machine. I cannot wait for all the small children that are going to watch this video and ask down in the comments, what the heck is that? Feels so old! It has been a week since our Oho Civilization Research Expedition reached this island. We have named the mysterious creatures native to this island the Oho-G. It is strange. They use the same spoken vocabulary that we do, but none comprehend what they mean. For a second there, I thought he meant that they don't understand each other even though they use the same spoken language, but I think he means that the expedition workers don't understand them even though they use the same words. Well, I guess you got what you had coming to you. You attacked the main character, therefore you deserve to die. Let's talk to this guy right here. I wish I were sun at dusk. Haha, kidding. I like to think of these Oho-G as like the Mr. Saturns of the Bean Bean Kingdom. They're very quirky. They speak in a different dialect, and they're just really cute. I want a plushie of one. They're really adorable. Then again, they look a lot like those volcano people that you fight in Mother 3, so maybe they remind me of that enemy? I don't tell no one big secret of stone wall in southeast region of island. No one. No! How offering up fire in the brimstone to the hole in the wall makes things happen. I don't never tell nobody that. No way, no how, no! I think you have that wrong. I think you meant to use a double negative because you did just tell me about that, but instead you had a triple negative in saying you don't tell nobody nothing. I'm just reminded of Weird Al's interview with Eminem. Are spirits delicious? Asking the deep questions. I gotta say, I really do like this place, but more so than this place, more so than the Oho-G themselves, more so than the atmosphere, and yes, more so than stomping crabs and sea snails into the dust just because you can, treating them as fodder. The music. I want you to listen to it while I hit this block, and maybe for a little bit beyond, because just listen to it. I think that's enough. It is just so great. This place is called Oho Oasis. It is located in the Oho Ocean. What does that mean? It is so happy. It is the best. It is one of my favorite songs, if not my favorite song in this entire game. It is exactly the kind of song I would imagine when going on a tropical vacation to some faraway place you've never been and just being overwhelmed by how happy everything feels. It's great. And it's not just the tone and the way the melody makes me feel. That beat is so rocking. It's great. Let's check this other tape machine. It's been 3 weeks since our research expedition arrived here. The time speeds by. Today we made a most surprising discovery. We approached a red Oho-G and happened to ignite it in a bizarre accident. The moment this red Oho-G was touched by the flames, it turned into a monster. This monster Oho-G attacked us, as might any creature that dislikes being set on fire. Unfortunately, the researcher who was attacked then transformed into an Oho-G. We must conclude that it is best not to approach an Oho-G if one plans to set it on fire. Rather, it is better to stand a short distance away and then set fire to it, if one wishes. Surely the blue Oho-G will respond to some stimuli and also transform into monsters. It may invite trouble, but clearly, this must be researched more. Science demands it! They must turn people into monsters by lighting them on fire. In the name of science! Oh boy, sounds like humanity in its trouble. Me troubled. Can't make machines speak. Let's see what he's talking about and go inside here. Unfortunately, we have some rather unsettling music. Ooh, hidden block and a hoo-hoo bean. Oh, not a hoo-hoo bean, just a hoo bean. Added in one extra Who. I guess I was just really jumpy there, hoping I would get 2 of them because of how many ones the Who-University was giving us. Either that or I was just in Woohoo-University mode of speaking. This Fire Palace. That way, Thunder Palace. Let's see what is here for us. I tired. Or, did he say I tired? Okay, I thought he said I tried for a second. I was mixing up letters. Now, we heard about a place like this when we were in Bean Bean Castletown. What do you do if you meet at Big Firebrand room ahead, huh? What you do? We heard about a temple in a far-off place in the ocean where we'd be able to obtain some kind of hand power. Well, we have this fire temple right here. I am me. Truer words have never been spoken. No, really. I don't think you can get any more true than that. Let's break this tablet. Something tells me we shouldn't have done that. Guess they gave us a super mushroom. Welcome, yes, welcome! Welcome to the Fire Palace! I have been waiting for you. I have waited many long years, smoldering like embers. For you I have kept waiting and waiting and waiting! In fact, the last time anyone came through here was 3,000 years ago! Oh wait, it just burns me up. But enough about that. He's really impatient. I can tell I'd get along with this guy quite well, considering that I would really hate waiting 3,000 years. Huh? You, this place. This place of power. It is, this place is... What was it again? Somebody help me out? No, wait a second. Just, what kind of place is this anyway? What was it I was planning on doing? Am I allowed in here? Wait just a minute. Where am I? Who am I? I've always wondered that whenever there's those prophecies where people wait thousands of years for a person, how do they remember what they're waiting for? Well, according to him, after all that time, everything just seems to slip one's mind. Har-diddy-har, how humorous. So, I guess you can do what you want. I won't stop you. Well, this guy is impatient, feels very old, and makes lots of really bad jokes. Yeah, essentially this place is my spirit. I would say that that was not the smartest thing for Mario to do, but remember, kids, when you touch burning orbs of fire, you get mystical powers. No, really, don't do that. You really don't. Coming from somebody who touched a grill when he was like 3. Ugh. Oh, wait, I just remembered! This is the famed, as I said, flamed fire bells, the flame fire bells. So they are a way to teach the ways of blistering hand power. Here's something I don't get any blisters from burning my hand. That would really suck. Well, we are the chosen one who was chosen to give the hand power. You want to master the fiery hand power known as the Firebrand, do you not? You do, right? Right? You do not need to tell me. Your pose says it all. We have already gotten this thing. I shall instruct you in the arts of the Fire. We already have this ability. Well, we press the R button once again, and now we cycle around to our hand power. Fire! Fire! We hold down the A button to charge up energy, and then upon releasing it, we will make a fireball. Perhaps you should try it once. I would say that's a good plan. There we go. We have now mastered it. Yes, after just using an ability one time, we have apparently mastered the ability. If you just do this action near something flammable, you should have no problems. Surely the skill will open up paths in your life. Wouldn't you agree? So, farewell. So, if we use this ability... Oh, wait, I can't get out that way? Okay. Do I go over here? I'm a little bit confused on... Oh, there's just a pathway right over here that I didn't see. Well, we use our new fireball, or firebrand, not fireball, and we activate that, opening the way for us. So we have yet another type of ability that's going to be used in puzzle solving. But he was saying that if we light things on fire that are flammable, it will solve life's problems. Oh, Luigi, your pants are looking rather flammable right now. Just like with the hammers, you are able to do that. He honestly takes it pretty well for having his butt of his pants lit on fire. Then again, Mario Brothers seem to be kind of used to it, especially back in the 64 days. I mean, even in, I think, the sports games and party games, you often saw that happening, not just in Mario 64. Even though Luigi wasn't in that game, I'm sure you understand. Well, over here we have the Thunder Palace. Counterpart to this. Is there... Huh, is there a hidden block over here as well, like there was in the other place? Oh, it's not hidden. Well, apparently they took pity on Luigi. If you couldn't guess who was going to be getting a new ability here following the pattern of what happened to Mario. He's kind of got it easy. Let's high jump over here, go over this way, and let's go to where I was originally going to run off to, thinking that it was the incorrect way. Well, we have a place that only Luigi can go through. I, the Great Thunderhand! No, I, the Great Liar. Okay, that's not quite as funny as the statue coming to life or that guy who was calling us a know-it-all back in Bean Bean Castletown, but that was pretty darn good. I mean, call me Ohoji, I know why. I don't even know why that is their name. Let's break this stone tablet and let's watch the magic happen once again. This spirit seems a lot more vengeful than the other one and less understanding. To you who have wandered into the Thunder Palace, these are the training grounds for the chosen few. I know not how you found your way here, nor how you managed to enter this place. But I have no business with you, and you have none with me. Depart, post-haste! I feel like a naughty boy. There it is! Crackety! Who dares touch the Great Thunderhand Spark? Impertinent fool! And yet, you have touched the Great Thunderhand Spark, but still stand before me, so... Perhaps you have the qualities needed to master the Galvanic Thunderhand technique. Very well, I shall instruct you in the art of the Thunderhand. You know, this makes me think, since we're going through the exact same tutorial twice, this guy really does not want to give Luigi the satisfaction of being the chosen one to use the Thunderhand, but this reminds me of... I don't know how many other kids had things like this around them when they were young, but there was a place that did birthday parties when I was a kid, and they used to always set up some kind of legend when you would go into your birthday party, and there'd be some kind of disaster, and the kid whose birthday it was would get to be the hero that would save the day, and they would stage the whole thing, and all that. It reminds me of that. You have these temples right here, and these guys that give you these abilities are all goofy and they're pretending to be all important, but you can tell they really aren't, and it's in a touristy spot like the Oho Oasis, so I think it just further drives that point home. And pretty much all it's missing is the awesome dinner that your parents buy you afterward and the cake, but I could believe the Mario Brothers parents doing that for Mario getting the Firebrand, but not bothering for Luigi's Thunderhand, let's be honest. Let's ignite this with our Thunderball, even though it's not igniting so much as it is zapping still, or electrifying, yeah, we'll go with that. We can go over here. You know, I think it's only fair that Luigi get his revenge on Mario. So, Mario, Luigi's pants might have looked very flammable to you. Mario, your pants look simply electrifying. That sounds really wrong when that I say it like that. Your pants sound electrifying. People are going to be quoting that for quite some time, I can tell, and never letting me live it down. People love not letting me live things like that down. So, they were saying that if you were to light an Ohoji on fire, something would happen. Let's see if we can do that. Walks right into it. I can't say that many eebities in rapid succession. That is like the biggest tongue twister I've seen in quite some time. But yes, we can fight an Ohoji. It doesn't look like a horrific monster so much as it does a dying creature that I feel sorry for because it's burning to death, but hey, I guess same thing in the researcher's eyes. Well, let's do a Bros attack a little bit better this time. I'm generally better at knockback Bros timing. There we go. 8 experience and 2 coins. Don't worry, I only pretend to be dead. Haha, funny. I made a funny. Ha 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 ha. Let's see, can I electrify these guys? No, it seems to be only the blue ones. I was curious if electrifying a red one would do anything, but doesn't seem so. Let's test out our new ability on you. Hey, buddy, you were the first one I saw that happens to be blue. Let's try this. Sorry, I was not going to make you listen to me say eebity another 16 times. Do Chopper Bros once again. I don't think there's... Oh! Hojiware. And wow, level up from a battle that gave us 8 experience. Mario must have been really close to leveling up when we finished up at Woohoo University. Let's see, what do I want to go for? Some people have been telling me I should be leveling up speed a tiny bit more. I don't fully agree with that. I mean, I guess bosses get to attack you a little bit less if you have high speed. Maybe I'll go for it soon. I do want to hear your guys' opinions on that, just because I have been told that by a few people at this point. Not many, but a few. I'll take 2 more power. Don't worry, once again, he made it funny. Let's check out that OHG wear in our equipment, just to see how good that is. Because I don't think I've ever gotten that before. Gives us a little bit more defense at the cost of HP. That's... I'd say it's worth getting 2 of these, because that is pretty darn good equipment. I don't get my defense up buff anymore, but -1 HP for plus 16 defense, I'd say that's pretty good. Might be time to say goodbye to our buff, even if it is really good. Let's fight some more of these guys. I'm partying like it's Mount Rugged and Paper Mario, and like I'm hitting Wacka on the head. Oh, this guy says something completely different. He's mad at us for taking his experience points. I wouldn't be so upset if I were you. We only took 8 of the dang things. I mean, it could be worse. Most enemies that get in fights with us end up dead, and that ends up resulting in loss of all of your experience points. Just saying. Opted to show another battle against the Zoho-G to go over some things that I did not mention the first time we battled each of them. That is that we are able to use our hand command in battles you would expect. When you're using this as your solo action, you want to wait for it to charge up, and then press the button. But this is a fire enemy, and we used Mario's Firebrand against it. It was healed from that attack. This is our introduction to elemental weaknesses and resistances. And as you would expect, if you hit this fire OHG with Luigi's Thunder Hand, it's a critical. It does increased damage. As he says, thunder scary, thunder hurts. I think we can finish it off with a jump. This isn't the only battle I want to do against these guys, though. Let's say we keep him bloated and let him have his turn. How about we hit him with the Thunder Hand again and just pump him full of HP? Ah, I am me. This is the first time. Sure. I can only say one thing to that. Hands off, buddy. Prince Peasley saw Luigi first. They have an attack as well where they just simply run into you until one of you jumps on its head. Not anything all that devastating, but the real kicker is that they don't just say that one quote in battle, they say all kinds of nonsensical things, like the exact same thing they said last time. No, how about we show some differing ones? As you would expect, of course, the blue ones are weak to Mario's fire and get healed by Luigi's thunder. Think! If fire hurt me, I take double damage from fire! I hurt already! I thought you were, like, epic feeling the power from getting transformed into a monster by that thunder. Revive Deep Blue me with thunder! Whoa, these guys move a lot faster than their red counterparts, dang. Oh, he sang a song that restored our health. That was nice of him. Can I just point out what jerks we are? These guys are the nicest, most quotable beings in this entire kingdom, other than, of course, Fawful. And they sing songs to us to restore our health. And what do? We beat the crap out of them, get them back off of the ground, only to beat the crap out of them again so that we may steal their pants. That is all we do. We are jerks. I was able to get an OHG wear for each of the bros. We are looking great in terms of stats right now. I think we're pretty much good to do this. Right around where we came to Oho Oasis, we have these two, well, not two balls, just two areas for us to throw our balls into. I'm just gonna stop while I'm behind. Well, that opens up the way to a yellow warp pipe, something that we heard about back in that pipe house in Bean Bean Castletown. But do we want to go in there and see what is beyond the sea? I don't think we do quite yet, because we have done a lot here today. We met the lovely OHG, we listened to some amazing music, got 2 new abilities, got some great equipment. I think we're doing really well. Next time on Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, we're going to be heading out here and seeing where this pipe takes us. This pipe is unlike any we've seen before. It's like a green pipe, but yellow. See you guys then.